Hey, it's Hugh Foster on the bass, here just at the end of the video to talk through my gear and my settings because people ask and I feel like it's a nice thing to do. And if I was watching a video and I was like, how did he get that tone? Sometimes I'd quite like to know. So, first of all, the bass. It's a Hayman 4040. They were a British company who only made one bass as far as I'm aware, and this is from 1975. They later became Shergold, who are still going today, and also the design does look a bit like a Wow, and I think there is a bit of crossover there. It's got a ridiculously long neck, and it's also a bit of a baseball bat, so it's not the easiest to play. I did take it on tour, but gave myself wrist strain, so great. Now it's more of a studio bass. It is strung with flats. The Ernie Ball Series 3, I think they're called. I'll double check that, and if I'm wrong, I'll put a correction in post. It's got these two split coil pickups, which are fun and sound a bit like a Rickenbacker. And why is a Rickenbacker important? Well, because Leon Sylvers III played bass on this track, and he is famous for playing one of those, and I'm 99% sure it's one of those on this track. It sounds like his bass is slightly more towards the bridge pickup, but unfortunately, because it's a pickup switcher on this one, I cannot do, you know, like that thing where you turn up one volume pot a bit more than the other and you get a bit more emphasis on one. It's kind of all or nothing. I've got them both open on this one and it sounds pretty cool. Let me also show you my other settings. I'm running into my Cali 76 compressor and my Noble preamp. I'm using the low cut on the Noble and boosting the bass and treble. Also using my Van der Klee amp for monitoring. So I found that the treble on the on my Noble preamp isn't quite the right frequency for getting that extra sort of zing in those popped sections. So what I've done is I've used an emulation of an Ampeg SVT, and this is the Brainworks one that comes with Universal Audio. It's like bundled in their sort of plugins, using the bright setting on that. But the interesting thing is I found I got the best tone by not actually using a cab sim. So this is like more of like the direct sound. There's no sort of cab mic'd up kind of sound. You know, I find generally that doesn't work for a lot of, you know, funk, disco, boogie bass lines. I'm also using my favorite plugin, Valve Compressor. And this is just at the end of the chain. You can see it's doing a lot of compression, but it's actually only slightly blended in, like about a third of the effect is blended in at the end of the chain. Anyway, that just about covers it from me today. If you'd like the transcription of this, it is available on my website in standard notation and tab, along with loads of other ones. And if you'd like to support me, there are a number of ways you can do that. You can go onto Patreon and you can see all kinds of rewards on there. Also, you can go on Ko-fi and you can request transcriptions through that. Anyway, I've been Hugh Foster on the bass. I'll see you guys next time.